Here's what not to do when it comes to using it. You should not open multiple cards at one time. It's like, hey, I've had people say, hey, if I open up 5 cards, it's going to shoot my score up. Wrong. Once again, you need to make sure that you are being strategic about it, because when you open a card, it's going to show that you've asked for credit. Now, why is this important? When you're looking at a bank and they're saying, hey, why is, you know, let's say Carly, let's use that as a name. Let's say, why is Carly asking for 5 different credit cards on the same day? Is she in trouble? Does she need money? Like, why are she opening all those at one time? And so if you're going to open up multiple cards to build your actual credit, you need to space it out. Maybe it's one this month, maybe it's a couple, maybe 2 months from now, 2 to 3 months, or maybe 6 months if you can make it. Most of the time, you just don't want to do it all at one time because it's going to hurt you. It can hurt you, and a bank and a lender, remember what we said at the beginning, you want to be known as somebody you can trust. And to them, when they see it, it's a red flag. It's like, oh, wait, this person, Carly in this sense, is asking for 5 different cards. She must be in debt. She must owe somebody. She must not be paying her bills on time. So don't open all your cards at one time. Mistake number 2 is this. You don't want to max out your cards just to show that you're using it. I know this sounds crazy and sounds very obvious, right? But I would tell you that people that I talk to, they say, hey, well, what if I max out my cards? What if I basically go and spend a bunch of money just so they can know I'm using it? It's probably, to be honest with y'all, just to be frank, probably one of the dumbest things you can do, because just because you're maxing out your card, you still have to pay those people back. So that may be using money that you don't have. And so you don't want to fall into that trap there. And so the last one, I know it's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings here, but your last mistake that you don't want to make is you don't want to apply for credit that you don't need. And what do I mean by that? Oh, well, hey, I got a $5,000 card, but what if I can get $50,000 in credit cards? Why? What do you need it for? What's the point? If you're not even spending all that kind of money, you don't even need to set yourself with that kind of temptation, because you have $50,000 available. So what happens when things do get tough, or what happens when you see something you really like? Maybe you want to buy a new Louis bag or a Goyard or a Gucci bag. You need to use your budget for that. That's what you, now, yes, I am a fan of those things and love nice things, but here's the only thing that I can tell you. I wouldn't do that unless I knew I could pay it off. And I say, hey, now I'm not saying finesse the game or finesse the system. I'm all for sky miles and points. So if you can afford a Louis Vuitton bag and you have a card that can afford that, now don't take this video as a way to go buy a Louis Vuitton bag, because then you're going to come back to me and say I'm the reason why you're in debt. But what I am saying is, if you do like those things, or you want to buy the newest Travis Scotts and you want to get points and get the actual item that you want to buy, just make sure that it's in your budget to go ahead and pay that off. Whether that's, hey, Cameron, I think, let's say you buy a $3,000 item and it's you can make $1,000 payment on it each month. I actually have told clients, hey, that's fine. Now, just be very mindful that things do happen, life does happen. But if that's something that you want to do, but don't just keep applying for stuff just so you can buy things, or you don't really need things. And so this is really important for you to know, is that don't apply for cards that you don't need. And so really, to wrap this up, the 2 things that I think are going to be very important for you to be successful with your credit is you need consistency and you need reliability. Once you have those 2, so you need reliability and you need consistency. If you have those 2, you're going to be successful when it comes to your credit. Thanks for tuning in for a short snippet of what's to come. Be sure to check out the full video here.